Hi, my name's Ben. I work for the Game House, and today we're going to be looking at what exactly the Packers can get from the Jets in a trade for Aaron Rodgers. Now, it was reported by Trey Wingo that on Monday the Jets were meeting with Aaron Rodgers. Now, that almost certainly means that the Packers had to give the Jets permission and Aaron Rodgers permission to talk to each other, or else it would be tampering, much like what Miami did with Tom Brady before the beginning of last season, which cost Miami a first-round draft pick. Like I said, it's almost certainly likely that these two sides have agreed to talk to one another. The best case scenario for the Packers in trading Aaron Rodgers to the Jets would be something like 2 first-round picks and some change, maybe a second, maybe a couple thirds, maybe a few fourths and a third, and having the Jets pay a bulk or maybe at least half of Aaron Rodgers' salary next year, which would be some great cap relief for the Packers. The Jets' best case scenario is to pay only $5 to $10 million of Aaron Rodgers' $60 million salary and only give up a few seconds, maybe a few seconds and a third. Now that these are the two only horses in the race, I highly doubt either of those things are going to happen. It seems as if Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are sort of done with each other, but the Packers know what they have, and if there's only one other team vying for his services, they need to try to get the most that they can out of it. Now, a very realistic thing that could happen is some of the picks that the Jets send over could be conditional. And by conditional, I mean maybe it starts out as a third in 2024, but if the Jets make the playoffs or make an AFC championship game or maybe even make the Super Bowl, it could go up to a second or a first round pick. Another kind of conditional pick might be contingent on whether Aaron Rodgers wants to commit to 2 years with the Jets rather than just 1 year. Now we know he's like mulling retirement on the Darkness Retreat. He's been talking about it for a few years, and he is pushing 40. So the Jets may only want to give up a third for that second year of Aaron Rodgers' control because he might not play. But if he does, it could go all the way up to a first. Now, these are just hypothetical scenarios. Most likely, at least a first is coming over from the Jets to the Packers, and most likely the Jets are going to take on some of his salary. The problem is just how much, and what do the Packers value paying that dead cap money for another first-round pick? Maybe the Jets only pay that $10 million, but they can get another first in 2024 and a second in 2025 or something like that. These two sides are going to have some heavy negotiations, a lot to look at, and I don't think, like I said, either side is getting exactly what they want, other than the Jets getting a Hall of Fame quarterback for their sort of Super Bowl ready roster and the Packers figuring out what they have in Jordan Love. But let me know what you think Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets for, whether it'll be conditional, whether the Jets will be paying a bunch of his salary regardless of the picks. I'd love to know down below, so feel free to leave a comment. And for everything else, stay tuned to the Game House. Thanks for watching.